Once you're done with your 5, 10, 15, you just need to lay on your back. And so when everybody's laying on their back, that's when I'll be ready to go for the next section as well. And if you're on the ground, just cross that top knee over. And just breathe. And just hold it there, guys. Just relax. Just until we're all at the same spot. All right, now switch sides. Get him, Gracie. And switch sides again. And now you're just switching sides constantly. So just rock from left to right. Yep, you can either do both legs or just do the rock and of that top leg over. All right, I need you guys to stand on up, please. Grab your towel and I'll chat you through the first part. So guys, you want to have it lengthways like this, all right? So you can kind of grab onto it. Hopefully it's not one of those ginormous sheet little things. So what we're going to do, guys, we need to put it on the floor and we just stand on it just in a relatively close squat stance with the feet. So I'm not too wide, just here. And I've just got my hands wrapped around that as tightly as possible. We're just going to do a little bit of a dummy round to start off with, and then we'll do the actual timing. What we're doing here, guys, especially by using the towel, is we're doing like a max force squat. So instead of just a wall sit or just doing a body weight squat, for me, I can squat about 150. So if I'm exerting all the power that I can in this, it would be like squatting about 130 to 150 kilos. So because you guys don't necessarily get to do weighted squats all that much, if you put in 100% for this, it'll be like lifting your max squat. Okay, so I really want you to try as hard as you can with this one. The hardest thing is just getting into position, but it's pretty simple from then on. So again, we're gonna go into position. Just want to grab on so we're nice and tight. Just do this with me. I'm going to drop our bum down as low as we can go. And then from here, we hold on as tight as we can, and we push the ground down as hard as we can. So you can't see me doing anything, but I'm exerting every single bit of my force into that. So what we're going to be doing, guys, is we're going to be doing 15 seconds of that funny face squat, because everybody should have a ridiculous look on their face if they're going 100%. 15 seconds of jump squats for as many as you can do, and I want you to focus on range, and then 30 seconds rest. all it's about is you trying as hard as you can, and I'm not going to know whether you are or not. So make sure you're doing it. Or if you just do this, that's all I really need to look at. All right, let's do it. So it's really about dipping that bum down, get your grip on. Sash, that is the tiniest towel I've ever seen in my life. 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to wait for Sash to grab another towel. All right, so you can do the next round. All right, 3, 2, so bum down, and 1, and we're on. 15 seconds, push as hard as you can. It's about bum down. Try and keep the knees a little bit apart. Kirsty, I think we're going to need another towel for you as well. And let go with the hands, jump squats, go for it. As many as you can do. It's just 15 seconds and just try and focus on full range. So not these little half ones, guys, just full range. Ideally, you can't get that many out. 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you had a super short towel that doesn't come above your knees, go grab another towel. And start in about 10 seconds, guys. Yep, so Ren, you're just gonna have to dip your bum down really low. All right, guys, start with the bum even lower on this one. 3, 2, 1, and push as hard as you can. So arms should be straight. Arms should be straight, chest should be up, and you're just pushing the ground out as hard as you can. Keep pushing, guys. You should get a bit of a shake, and you should be burning out pretty quickly. 3, 2, 1, and get your jump on. Go for it. Again, I don't care if you do 2 or 10 in this section, just focus on quality. And rest. So guys, ideally when you just drop the towel to the side and jump where you are, you shouldn't really need to step sideways or anything. It's about keeping that fatigue level and then just going straight away. We have 3 more rounds to go. Ten more seconds. So again, bum down. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Bum down, chest up, push as hard as you can. Jess, I'd say grab a little bit lower on the next round, or even now. Come on, guys, keep pushing. Bum down, chest up. And jump squats, go. Just let go of the towel and go for it. And rest. Cool. So guys, if you find that you're not going too deep into the squat, just grab onto the towel a little bit lower and then dip your bum down. Ten more seconds, second last one. Try and imagine you've got a barbell on your shoulders, you're trying to lift really heavy weight, guys. It really does help. 3, 2, 1, and you are on. Go for it, 15 seconds, as hard as you can. Bum down, chest up. Let those knees push forward a little bit more. Arms should be straight, Livy. So grab on lower. 2, 1, and jump. Nice team. And rest. 30 seconds. We have 1 more to go. Everything you got. So remember, the arms should be straight. You should be grabbing onto that towel and just pulling yourself right up. Ten more seconds. Set yourself up. Make sure your arms are straight. Make sure your bum is down and chest is up. As hard as you can, guys. 3, 2, 1, and you're on. Come on, guys, push as hard as you can. Knees should be shaking. Bum down, chest up. 3, 2, 1, and get your jump on. Go for it. Straighten, guys. This is the last round. And rest. You have a minute just to do whatever you like. So guys, this is the time that if you have your dumbbell or your weighted backpack or your kettlebell, now is the time to grab it. Who doesn't have a weight? Put your hand really close to the screen. Okay, we're good. All right, we have the 300 workout, guys. So there's 6 exercises, 50 reps of each one, but we're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So it's not just a demolition derby. You're actually trying to structure it. So you get the heart rate up, come down a little bit, and then just go straight again from there. There are a few scales in here. So I'll read it out to you first. I'll then post it in the notes section or the chat section as well. So the way that it goes is you've got 50, whatever weight you have, floor to overhead. And that's obviously with one hand. So if you have a dumbbell, that's from here. It can be to here and then up, or it can just be straight up and then alternating. Okay, if you don't have a weight, you're simply same position, touch the floor, reach up. So that's just more about getting the heart rate up, and that's your scale. We have 50 hand release push-ups. Again, I'm just showing you I'm just explaining them all just so I can tell you your scale. You might want to write this down for yourself, or you'll know your version. Hand release push-ups. They're not clap push-ups. You hand release at the bottom. So you're on the floor, lift the hands up, and then you're up. So they might turn a little bit body rolling on the way up, but I want hips up at least on the way down because they are meant to get very difficult. I don't just want to see you body roll the whole way through. You have 50 box jumps or jumping onto a wall or a step or whatever you have, or you have a squat tuck jump. So what I want to see is you guys putting in a good amount of effort. So it's obviously the squat, and then knees up, like you're jumping up onto a box. So I don't just want to see you go like that. So it's all about that power production. We then have the first movement. We've got either, dumbbell or kettlebell swings. Okay. So again, just double-handed swings. Just rocking through the movement. Or if you don't have that, this is more about through here. You have 50 one-legged hip raises per side. You can cross the leg over, or you can have it just there as well. If there's any questions at the moment, I can't see you just because I'm on my Word document. And then we have 50 V-ups or double crunches. So again, double crunches here, just into here, and then back open, or you've got the full V-up, which is nice and long, and then coming up, it will be there in a little while. If there's any questions, guys, you can feel free to unmute me and chat to me. Otherwise, you can put it in the chat section. Otherwise, we're starting with the floor to overhead. So the dumbbell or kettlebell ground to overhead, it's 25 per side, or you're doing double the number of touch the floor and then jump up. Remember, we're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. As I see you guys progress through, I'll remind you what the next movement is as well. So you don't need to stress about that. This goes for 20 minutes. If you get through the whole thing, you simply start again. It's just about 20 minutes of work for you, okay? So make sure you put some good tunes on. I'll be chatting to you throughout. Looks like there's no questions. That's what I like to hear. Cool. So remember, this one's floor to overhead, single arm. We start in 3, 2, 1, and we are on. So you'll be going through, you've got to count to 50, guys. Remember, you've got to count this. But we're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So you can alternate. You can do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Just cruising on through. That's 20 seconds. I can't believe how many people have a weight. Use the dog. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So you just pause, you do nothing. You should hopefully know your number. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you are on. Go for it, guys. So the next movement is hand release push-ups, just so when you get there, you can jump straight in. Just under 10 seconds to go, guys. Keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So remember, the focus with the hand release push-ups when you get there is to keep the hips up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and you're on, guys. Let's do it. Ten more seconds in this round. And rest. So remember, guys, especially with those push-ups, if you need to do a little bit of a body roll on the way up, that's okay, but just try and keep the hips up so it's chest that touches the ground first on the way down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are on, guys. Do it. Blake, it was 50 total, mate, just in case you were going over. I just haven't been counting you, obviously. Get him, Gracie. Guys, hand release push-ups on the floor. I'm watching you, Jody. Come on, Sash. And you can rest. So again, you're cool to body roll on the way up. Just control that push-up on the way down. You know if I'm talking to you or not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're on. Go for it. It's box jumps next as well, guys, just in case you're getting close. Just be smart with these push-ups. Just do a couple, check the arms out, then go again. Just keep the form. Always about the form. And rest. Quarter of the way there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on, guys. Let's do it. Go back to that quality, guys. If this one takes you the longest, that's fine. You'll pick the pace up on other ones, and it's always about that quality. Keep going. Nice, Brian. Get those jumps. 2, 1, and rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're on, guys. Let's do it. Nice, Blake. Nice and high, mate. Come on. Nice, Ash. Just make sure you put a little bit more of a squat in there at the beginning. So it's more of a squat and then that jump. Yeah, good stuff. Curse, a bit more of a squat in there. So squat first and then launch. Yeah, just a little bit more depth at the beginning. 10 more seconds, guys. Nice, Livy. Good change up. And rest. So Livy, just have one foot on the box the whole time and do the little pop at the top, like you've kind of been doing. One foot on the box the whole time and just do a little pop and exchange feet. Have you got to double the number? Three, 2, 1, and you're on. Bring those knees right up, Mel. I know you can. Right up, Mel. Don't ruin that couch, Jess. Nice, Julie. Good control, Gracie. Keep going. Phil, I'm assuming you're doing good work, mate. I can kind of see in the side. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So for the people who might be progressing soon, you're onto either dumbbell or kettlebell swings, or you have one-legged hip raises, and you're doing 50 on each leg if you're doing the hip raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are on. Go for it. Just put all your effort into those tuck jumps, guys, if that's what you're doing. So imagine you're jumping onto a huge box. Nice, Miss. Try and make it one smooth movement. So you kind of jump out of that squat and then boom, boom. 10 more seconds, guys. Come on, Mish. Don't roll your eyes at me. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're just about at 9 minutes, guys, of the 20. Dog. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are on, guys. Go. Good form, Bronze. So guys, with those swings, if the weight's usually a bit lighter than what you do, just make them super snappy. So instead of floating at the top, you bring it down straight away. So you just hold that tension the whole time. 10 more seconds. Swing that back, Nicole. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're halfway. Four, 3, 2, 1, and get it. Ten more seconds, guys. Don't float for too long at the top, Judge. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So the next movement, you're either doing V-ups or double crunches, guys, or you can even do full sit-ups if you like those. I didn't mention that one before. 3, 2, 1, and you are on. Go. So like I said before, guys, with those swings, just make sure you keep the tension. So when you get to the top, you just pull it down straight away. And when the weight is swinging up, just make sure you're squeezing your bum when your body's straight. 20 seconds to go in this round. And rest. Three, 2, 1, and go for it. Just keep that intensity up, guys. That's all it's about. Try and bring the legs a little bit closer to the floor, Ren, when they go out. So just dip them a little bit lower. Yeah, good work. Three, 2, 1, and rest. So guys, if you're about to finish the V-ups or the double crunches, the final movement's actually the first movement we started with, which is the dumbbell, kettlebell, ground to overhead. Three, 2, 1, and you're on. We just hit 13 minutes. Nice, Gracie, keep it up. Good control, Julie. Squeeze those feet together. Ten more seconds in this round. And rest. Jess, try and stay a bit higher on that double, on the toe touch. Start higher and then just go higher than that. So you just stay a little bit more constant. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and go. So guys, if you finish the entire 300, you are not done. It is a 20-minute AMRAP. So once you finish that last round, you go back into the hand release push-ups, which are the second movement. Yeah, you know I'm talking to you, Bronze. Get him, Dave. Come on, mate. Five seconds, guys. Keep rocking. And rest. We have 5 more rounds to go. So your original challenge was to finish the whole 300 workout. And then, of course, for the people that do finish early, you just keep going. Three, 2, 1, and let's do it. Go. Nice, Mel. Good technique. Smash it, Livy. You got it, Gracie. Come on, go take a couple of breaths. Good stuff. Three, 2, 1, and rest. We have 4 more rounds to go. Get as much done as you can, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So after the round, remember back to the hand release push-ups later. Make them snappy, team. You got it. 20 seconds left in this round. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 3 more to go. Five. Come on, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it up. Let's do it. Nice pace, Sash. Get him, Mel. Nice pace, Mish. Get those push-ups in. Keep going, Julie. That bag's looking good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 2 more to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you are on. Second last round, guys. Bring it back up. If anybody's going to be finishing the round of hand release push-ups, you're back on the box jumps. Keep working, guys. Keep that rest short. Nice, Grace. Keep them snappy. Nice, Nicole. Keep going. Bit more control on the way down, Livy. 2, 1, and rest. Big last round, guys. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hooray. That dog. No rest on this last round, guys. Just put it in. Just finish strong. Hips up, Dave. Nice, Kirst. Get him, Mel. Keep rocking. 15 seconds, guys. Keep going. Finish strong. Three, 2, 1, and done. So the original 300 workout is obviously not 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. It is just constant and you smash it as quickly as possible. But I just wanted that intensity to come up and come back down. There's one more part left to the workout. Have a bit of a breather, and then I need you laying on your mat or floor or towel or whatever it is on your side. So we're going to be doing both sides anyway, so it's completely okay. Which side you choose first? If any of you want to save that one, it's in the notes section as well, just for, yeah, just want to put it to the side. So guys, we're just doing a bit of a glute finisher, just one of the side-lying ones that look easy at the beginning and then they just really suck. So just for starters, laying on your side, and I'll just kind of chat you through the setup. So we do both legs straight. You're still recovering during this time, obviously. Both legs straight. I would suggest laying on your arm either like that or like that. That bottom one. The top arm is supporting you, okay? So you want to roll your body forward enough so the top hip is in front of the bottom hip. Yep, so just roll forward a little bit. So if I was to draw a line straight down, your top hip would be in front of your bottom hip. And ideally that weight should go through your hand. I'll say things throughout this saying put more weight through your hand. That means roll the hips forward. And ideally you should be able to do that. If you notice yourself kind of opening, which is where you start rolling the top hip behind or in line with that bottom hip, that's when I want you to just roll the hips forward as well, okay? So we're gonna start in a sec and I'm gonna chat you through it, but it's still part of the time structure. So again, get set up, make sure your top hip's in front of the bottom hip. Lift the top leg up as high as it can go. It should kind of get to an end point. If you notice, yeah, so Dave, roll hips forward more. If you notice you can go up really high and your leg kind of bends at the hip, that means you're not rolled forward enough. Roll the toes towards the ground, so you're rolling that foot down now. Cool, that's where we're at. So everybody needs to keep that leg dead straight. There's no movement at the moment, we're just holding that position. So you need to drop that, rotate the foot towards the floor and move the hips forward slightly just so you can start to feel it more in the glute. So it should be in line with that other leg. From here, all I want you to do is draw circles with that foot. So the whole leg is moving, there's no knee bend. Yeah, cool, there we go. Just small circles, and every time you do another circle, I want you to go up a little bit higher on that top section of the circle, just to remind yourself that you're trying to go to the top. So try and look at what your foot's doing and see if it's more of a triangle or a square. Hopefully it's a bit more circular. There's no rush on this. Roll the hips forward a little bit more again, guys, just reset yourself. Now change direction on that circle, same thing. The foot shouldn't be flapping in the wind either. It should be rock solid. It's just the end of the pencil that's doing the drawing. Just keep going higher, guys, keep going higher. And now stop at your highest point. Yep, rotate the hips forward slightly, drop the toes down, cool. And all we're doing is we're drawing a line back and forth here. Just that top position. Keep going, guys, so back and forth. If you need to rest, you bring your knee into your chest, you don't drop that leg down. Yes, you know if I'm looking at you or not. Yeah, but don't drop the leg to the floor, just bring it into the chest and then push it back out again. All right, so now that's the next movement. We're bringing the knee into the chest and then we're kicking it out as far as we can go. Knee into the chest, but don't use your arm. The hand, yep, just in and out, guys. We're almost done, we've got about 20 seconds to go. The leg should still be up off the ground. And we're kicking it back in line with that bottom leg. Almost done, guys, almost done, almost done. And leg all the way out as high as you can go, roll the hips forward. And just lift it about 5 more centimeters higher. The knee should be straight, knee should be locked. Last part, 2, 1, and rest. Change legs. Go on, Dave. So guys, just a bit of a reminder, legs should be straight, knee should never bend, and try not to fully rest. I know this is difficult, especially because you're fatigued, but just try to bring that knee into the chest if you need to, and then kick it back out slowly. It's enough rest to get you through. All right, so set yourself up, roll the hips forward, the weight's on that top hand. Yeah, if you feel like that hand's getting a little bit like it can come off the ground, you're not forward enough. All right, leg up. Rotate that hip so the toes are facing towards the floor. And here we're just hanging out. You're better off being more closed, like you're about to lay on your front, than open. Okay, so if you feel like you're going too far forward, you're better off being there than opening up too far. Leg a little bit higher. Toes towards the ground. All right, let's draw those circles, guys. Let's do it. Just super slow, super small, and coming up higher every single time. Just try not to let the entire body move. If the body feels like it's rocking back and forth, you're just going a bit too fast. Change direction. Small circles, chest. And just higher every single time, guys. Just slower the better. There's no rush. Remember, if you need a bit of a breather, just bring the knee in and then kick it back out even higher. All right, leg at the top point. Rotate the hips forward a bit more. So Grace, we need you to rotate the hips forward, just otherwise your leg's just gonna, yeah, put the leg back in line with the other leg. Yep, cool. And now we're just drawing the line back and forth. Just little drawings at the top. Knee doesn't bend. So just little sideways ones, guys. And now we're knee into chest and then back up even higher. Knee into chest and back even higher. Rotate the hips forward a bit more. So you should just be kicking out in line with that other leg. So into the chest and then out even higher. Into the chest and then out even higher. Nice and higher. Come on, Ree. Try and get that leg up a little bit higher, Julie. And hold at the top point. This is the last little section. Hold at the top point, rotate the hips forward, point the toes towards the ground, and just little pulses up. You just got last little 10 seconds, little pulses up. Up a little bit higher, up a little bit higher, up a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Good stuff.